Good morning, Dirty Worm Nation. I'm here with my son Brian.
What up?
It's early. It's about 6:15. Getting our coffee in us, and then we're gonna get the kayaks unloaded. This is Lake Pierre, Northeast Washington. We're about 15 minutes from the Canadian border, so we're way north today.
Yep.
But there's all different types of species of fish in this lake, from kokanee to trout, all the way to crappie. But I just wanted everybody to see this background behind us here.
Beautiful
mountain lake. Like, does it get any better on an early morning? Honestly, this is just simply amazing. Total Bob Ross vibes. We're gonna get these kayaks in the water and we are gonna start fishing. We'll see you on the lake. Out on the lake, just moving out. Never been to this lake before. It's the first. So we're gonna paddle around a little bit. Today I brought a topographical map with me. We're in a spot where we don't have any cell service. You can also use your phone if you have, preloaded topographical maps, but at least we can get out, and as we go around the lake, I can look at that map and kind of see where the different depths are at. We kind of know what we might want to target. Just gonna do a little paddling and get out to a spot on this gorgeous lake and see about catching some fish.
Not nearly as choppy as jump off.
No, it's not. Yeah, it could be. On the lake for just 30 seconds. We already see bald eagles flying around, and pretty amazing place to be fishing. Dropping in for the first time today. See if we can get something to bite. All I'm gonna do, Brian, like in these spots, I'm just gonna drop all the way to the bottom and reel up a couple cranks, and as we float through, see if
kind of what I was planning on doing.
See if anything's interested.
How deep is it right here?
Not very deep. I'm touching bottom already. Probably. Well, if I was looking at the map right a little while ago, this range out here, we're probably 10 feet. Is it going because you're drifting?
It might be.
Definitely get some good shot of this scenery and these trees out here as we're floating by. This is the topo map we're using today, and it definitely helps with a lake that you're not familiar with, so I can kind of get a lay of the lake and what those depths are that hug these edges. Right now we're probably about 35-40 feet of water. We're probably moving a little bit shallower, but that's just your standard topo map. Just printed it out because I know I wasn't going to have reception, and something I can reference as we fish throughout the day. Brian, first little fish of the day, just a little largemouth bass, but hey,
not
about
bad.
20 minutes into it. Right on, Brian. That's awesome.
Sweet.
All right, get him back in the water. Go do that again. Next time, get a bigger one.
Yep. And he didn't take my worm, so that's perfect.
You gotta like it when they slurp it and don't take it.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna paddle straight into that cove that's right over there. See if we can drop down in about 20 feet of water. Get away from a little bit of the breeze, and maybe we'll fish one spot for a little longer before we move on. But heading that direction. I guess while I'm moving, it's pretty cool to learn a little bit of the history about these lakes that you go to. So Pierre Lake was actually named after a Colville, Washington settler from 1851 is when he was born. So just a local guy that had some, prominence in the community, and they named this lake and some of the surrounding roads around the lake after him. So not an explorer or anything like that, just a local settler. Kind of cool to learn a little information about the places you go and the history behind them. Nibble. Little nibble. Oh, all right, fish on. What do we got? Small guy. Small head shakes. Oh, very small. See? Let me get you a close up of, of this one. Oh, let me do this a little bit better here. You know what they say? It takes a really good fisherman to catch the bait. And that's what we just did. You know, we want to catch the fish that eat this fish. But nope, nice little largie. Put them back in the lake, let them grow big. Another fish on. See Brian there in the front. Looks like, it feels like another small one. Small head shakes. Just fishing this little cove, trying to see what's in here and what we got. Oh, what do we got here? Let's see. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Oh, bluegill. They sure are pretty. All right, so that's species number 2, largemouth bass and a bluegill. I know there's like crappie in here, trout, kokanee. Oh, there's a few things going on. Let's see what we can get and get into some bigger ones. Hopefully, we'll let this guy go. But you honestly could not ask. I mean, for a better place to fish, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I know you guys out there can't see it, but I'm looking right here. Look, Brian. If you look right in the top of that bald tree right there, that's a bald eagle's nest.
Oh, right
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
Okay.
Thing is huge.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome lake. Hopefully we can get in some keeper size fish. Be nice to make some dinner tonight.
Yep.
Another little fish on. Little fish. All right, another little bass. Nothing of any size yet. But I know where the small ones hang out, so do the bigger ones. I must be going through a deeper little channel right here. I just had more line let out, and that's good. So just jump behind us.
Yep.
Jump on our line.
Right.
Get in my kayak. Oh, that was hard to tell. Sometimes, you know, you'll get the tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
And sometimes your pole just start to load.
Yeah. That's how that bass that I caught
Just started to load.
Yeah,
he
it
just
just
starts to
started to
slowly
load.
bend, and then he's like, okay. She's like, you're not in weeds, you're deep enough. That's fish. It'd be awesome. Oh, get into some crappie. That's what I'd really love to do.
Yeah.
They're fun to catch. Great to eat. So still early morning. I just wanted to show everybody just the backdrop to this lake that we're fishing today. It's pretty incredible. I mean, it's worth it just to get out. I'm just drifting through this spot right here, you know, see if I can get into something. But just take a look at this. Just gorgeous mountains surround this lake completely. I mean, sun coming up, just gorgeous. Got Brian kayaking towards me. But you can see from one side of the lake to the other just how amazing our outdoor places and spaces can be. Just get out and enjoy it. This is just great. to show you. And now hopefully we can get a fish on. Don't know if you can see this coming into frame. Probably not. It's a bald eagle flying right into that tree. How awesome. Anyway, when the moments are slow on the lake, definitely doesn't hurt to have scenery like this. We've had Canadian geese, we've had big cranes, we've had the bald eagles. I mean, it's just been an abundance of wildlife out here this morning. It's just been awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm seeing lots of big fish jumping all around. Oh my gosh, there's just 2 of them just come flying out of the water at the same time. I'm fishing off this little point. I probably got 15-20 feet of water. Just kind of floating and drifting fishing. See if some of these fish that want to jump want to bite. Couple of big fish just jumped, one right after the other, right out down here.
What was that?
Couple big fish jumped right over here at the same time. Really? Yeah. Another one. So me and Brian, we're just drift fishing now, and the way the wind's going, we're just heading down towards the other end of the lake. And when we get down there, we're gonna paddle around the other side, get in about 25 feet of water, and just post up there, just do some more bottom fishing, and see what happens, and just keep moving up the other bank line and see if we can get something to bite today. I decided to beach the old kayak as we were drifting through there, just not a bite. So I was like, this looks like a good spot to go from shore. Just kind of right before you go around this bend in the lake. I'm gonna just do a few casts from shore, let it sit for a few minutes and see what happens. So we're just gonna let that drop. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can see right where I'm fishing, where it goes shallow. The water changes color from light green, a little darker green, and then it just drops off. So we're just gonna do a cast out there, let it drop, and just do a jig retrieve. See if we can entice something. Let that drop. We're gonna bring it up through that water column. I'm hearing the little ripples of the lake lap up against the kayak. It's so rhythmic. Very peaceful. All right, fish on. Let's see what we can bring up here. Feels better. Bigger head shakes. Oh yeah, what do we got? What do we got? There we go. Ooh, nice little trout. Oh yeah. Fish on and in the boat. Beautiful trout. We're gonna end up keeping this one today, and I'll make a nice little meal tonight. And oh yes, get you a better shot of this gorgeous trout. We put him to sleep off camera and gonna take him home. He's gonna make a nice little meal. Hopefully we can get back down there and do that again. I'm not sure this is gonna come in. You might be able to see him as a little dot, but I just got that fish on the stringer, and this bald eagle just came swooping in about 10-15 feet above our heads, and now he's perched in the tree right above where we're fishing, just looking at this fish. The video could get pretty interesting if I got to fight off a bald eagle. Pretty cool. I hope you can see that. We are back in the water, and we're going to just continue drift fishing this one little cove. See if either Brian or myself can hook into another trout or anything. Maybe a good panfish, crappie, something. All right, so me and Brian moved to the other side of the lake from the across from the cove where I caught that other trout. We have a freshwater creek that feeds this lake kind of down in this corner. So we're just gonna hang out here and see if anything just kind of hanging out at the mouth of this creek, waiting for food to come to them so they don't have to work as hard. We'll be over here for a little bit. If we get a fish on, you'll know about it. Oh, Brian had a fish on, just jumped off. Tight line. Been drifting through this spot a couple different times now, right where this creek feeds it, and we've been getting bit, so we're just staying consistent and working at it. So we're gonna come right back through it and see if we can do it again. I figure while we're drifting, Brian hooked up a little spinner. Seen a lot of fish at the surface. I'm gonna go old school, keep the one pole in the water drifting, and then I'm gonna go bobber fishing. I'm just gonna put that bobber a 1.5 to 2 feet above my jig head, tip it with a worm, and throw that out and see if that's productive as well. We'll get that jig head tipped with a worm, and we'll throw that out there too. Just look how shallow this is. You can see this fish swimming around underneath the water here, but we got all this grass, just real shallow water. Looking at largemouth bass just hanging out around the kayak. It's kind of cool. Oh, they're on this side now. You won't be able to see them. If I put the camera underwater, they'd split. Well, thanks for coming along with us today. It was a long day. We just got off the water. Boat launch was completely crazy. We had a great time. Lots of small little bass. Caught one keeper trout in this Bob Ross-esque addition to Dirty Worm Slurper fishing. Hope you enjoyed it. Gonna get home, clean this fish. Till next time, tight lines.